Hello. All right. Well, I took a nap for like 30 minutes. So, yeah. I was gonna actually sleep for another like hour. But I figured that if I do, then I won't be able to sleep. So, I might as well just stay awake. Um okay. Let's just get started here. I left off leveling the Spectre. Forgot what was it called, 1873 or something like that. Well, I'm liking that shotgun. It doesn't, I mean, it only has a effective range of 14 meters, but I think that's most of my engagements are from that distance, so it works out. Still trying to level up my Nagant though, the little revolver. Try and get that to get the silencer plus the poison ammunition. So yeah, it's really useful. Okay, just loading up right now. Yeah, I was just trying to wrap up some errands right after work because I think like I threw in my laundry um sometimes around like 4 o'clock or something, and then I just got done folding it and stuff like that. Then threw out the trash and recycle, so I don't have to worry about that tomorrow or Saturday, Sunday. Next Friday is going to be Necropolis release for PoE. So as always, I always, whether it's just a few days or weeks or a couple months, I always jump into the new league. I don't always play it out that long. Like I think one of the leagues, I think it was I forgot the one with the boat, whatever. That one I didn't play that long. I only played like a few days, and then I just went to a different game. Not because of the league, but because I was already playing something else at the time. So yeah, but Necropolis, we'll see how it goes. I guess I didn't get to play the past league quite as much as I wanted. I got to maps, but I stopped there. But I'm gonna try and push the next league. You know, try and push further in the next league. Because even if you get to map, it's not exact. I mean, technically that is the end game, but the end game is further than that. So it's not even like it doesn't even scratch the surface of the end game. But you know, all right, Barbara, you are up. I remember that. I already set her up and everything. Um, yeah, next Friday. So I think I'm gonna try and get my laundry stuff done during my break, my lunch break. And hopefully by the time laundry is finished, then by 5 o'clock, I am ready to go. I guess, but that might mean I would have to dump out the trash on like Thursday or something. We'll see. Caldwell rival. Okay, let's go. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff done before I jumped on, so that I don't have to worry about it tomorrow or Sunday or so. That way I can wake up early and just, oh, my bad. That way I could just, get started early and just without interruption, really. In April, since it's coming up, I do have 2 weekends that might be busy. So one of them is it's like I think the 20th and the weekend before that, which is the what's 7 days before that? Um, the 13th. Cause I'm gonna be away on those Saturdays, so I mean I'll likely be on Sunday or something like that, but Saturdays will be kind of booked. But yeah, this upcoming Friday, which is the what is it? Monday is the 25th. So Friday would be the 30th, right? Um so yeah. That weekend will be um PoE weekend mostly. I'm gonna try and actually push a good character. Um I think I would have to look up a build because I mean, as you saw with last epoch, I started a character, improvised it, and it only got to level 48 and it just kept dying. PoE is not as forgiving. PoE will literally um smack smack you real hard for not thinking things out. So PoE is not gonna be as forgiving, right? I'm pretty sure by Act 6, if I don't come out with a uh, proper build, I'm gonna be dying a lot in that, you know. I won't be running HC right away because I don't know what the new league is. Um, I don't know whether I'm gonna run a familiar build. I think I want to run like a completely new build. So it might not even have a build guide. So I might have to actually theorize and figure things out.
How's it going, guys?
Going alright.
On good.
I do have a quest to kill some meatheads, so I may take some shots if I see one, but other than that I'll try to keep quiet.
Right on. Okay.
Cool. Please come back, sound. Please come back, sound. Please come back. No. Okay. Alright, let's give it. I just put a timer. It's usually 40 seconds before it what you say? Before it comes back. So give it some time. Just realized my water bottle was no water in there.
I think homie's lagging out. Hello, are you still there, my friend?
Yes. I'm still here. It's gonna unfreeze.
Yeah, it does.
Come on. I'm here.
Your character's neck was craned all the way backwards. It looked like
A good 170 degrees.
Yeah.
Now let's go to Poke.
Yeah, it froze. I mean, as long as I come back, all is well. Having the third and just like having the third in here or losing the third is very detrimental in this game. So that's why they were willing to wait for me to come back. Yeah, it usually takes about 50 seconds for me to unfreeze. I've been timing it.
Don't like that.
Damn, that's so loud. Jesus. We're hearing shots from north and south.
Shall we join the fight?
I'm down with that.
Hey, you like those flechette rounds?
Yeah, I think they increase. They might be helping me with my range.
But can you one-hit somebody with it?
I guess I'll find out.
Oh, you don't know.
I think the flechette rounds are pretty effective. We'll see. Alright, so they want to sort of circle around, which I agree with. I think that other guy is sniping, so it's just gonna be us two up close. So much movement above us. Oh my god. I heard that too. Yeah, I would play it safe. It's too dangerous to res me. I think he's gonna try and res. Yeah, he couldn't get a clear shot because the guy moved around so much. Oh, goodness. What a shot. Is this the Romero? Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, we just got jumped. We got the jumped on us, so I was in a poor spot where there was obviously no cover for me, so I got hit one tap. But if he res the other guy, it's perfect. Oh, it causes bleeding and poison? Take it slow, take it slow. You'll be fine. Damn. Good try though. Okay. I should probably take a better position. In the footsteps of Flaxman, I'll investigate 250 clues. Oh. Well, I guess my teammate did that. Alright, alright. Oh, well, at least we get to try out a new roster. Or hunter. First match of the day. First match of the day. This like part of my shirt. The seam is really weird. Oh, Barbara. Oh, didn't save you. What do we get? Alright, let's just give it a sec. Oh, compact, very nice. Alright, let's just level up a free one. Is that the Romero? Caldwell, new army. Wait, let me take a look at the where I am with the Nagant. Still a long way to go. Okay. This god ball is pretty good if you do Dragon's Breath or Fletch it. I mean it's a pretty good starter, like very new player friendly shotgun. And then you can also try the Romero too, which has a pretty good damage, 218. Hits at 14 meters. That's pretty strong. The LLR too, I mean the Sparks, also really high regarded, and it has 347 range. And it's only 130. It's crazy. It's cheaper than the Spectre 1882. But yeah. I think they're both pretty good in their own ways. This one has better range but lower damage. But yeah, reload time is quicker. Bullet velocity is way higher, 533 meters per second. That's insane. But yeah, we're focusing on this Spectre for now. So I do want to get the slugs for it just to see how good it is. Alright, so we got the flare pistol. It's always nice. It's always gonna have the choke bomb. Antidote. And then vitality shot. And then price sticky bomb to fight off the bosses, depending on which one though. Like with the pig boss it's much easier, but with like the spider or the assassin it might not be a good idea to use the sticky bomb. Oh my god. I think the only thing holding this game graphically back is the assets, character models. Even some of the building models look needs a little bit of work, but it's not that, it's not that big of a deal. This game already looks fine, but they nailed they nailed everything else. Vegetation, environment, grass, shrubs, bushes, trees, ground, water, shadows, lightings, the dustiness, the brownness. Especially the ground, they did a really good job with that. The grittiness, the texture grittiness. I think that the character must just need a little bit of an update. I still think though, like aside from like single player games, from multiplayer games, one of the few ones where the character models are just really high quality. Probably Paragon. I want to say COD, but I haven't. Yeah, I mean, if you put on the highest graphics, then yeah, they actually look pretty high quality. But I think Paragon has the most details for multiplayer. Single player is a different story. Obviously, they have more leeway with that. And they, you have to render out multiple other players, so it's more forgiving. Or they get more resources to do, put in higher quality. Right. God damn it. Alright. Hopefully they don't DC. I'm just gonna put a timer. Just wait until it loads. I mean, at least it did that early in the game rather than later. Alright, give it 20 more seconds. There we go. I don't know what it is, but I hope Crytek figures it out. They did say they're gonna update the engine, so that's exciting. I hope they introduce the X12. I knifed a grunt and I got killed. I guess the explosion from the grunt's torch set off the barrel. Alright. Okay there, bud. Scrap freak and pigman. Wait. I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm coming from a different angle. Wow. I got killed by 2 barrels in one game. Must have heard my footsteps. Damn. That was just a, yeah. Alright, I'll do the next one. Player names. Oh, I was like, how come I cannot? There we go. Alright, we'll just move on to the next one. Bad start. Yeah, I think as I was walking up there, I was already unsure that it was a good movement, I guess. Because even if we were crouching, we're still audible. So I don't know where the barrel was located. Probably up the stairs to the left or behind the wall to the right. But the impact was big enough to kill us both. So yeah. Plus we didn't have much good cover there. I think we should have came in from different angles. That would have been. I would probably have a better chance. Because I guess if you stack up all in one door, or you kind of tunnel in one door, it will lead to a squad wipe, or it makes it easier to get squad wipe, essentially. So I guess the lesson is there. Same sort of thing. Let's just get explosive. Why did I buy one? Oops. Okay. Let's just go with the Nagant again just to level it. It doesn't have any specific ammo on there. What was it again? Spectre? There we go. Should I try the compact? I guess we're gonna have to do dual Nagants then. What is this, Quartermaster? Okay, that's good. Five points. I think I can do Iron Eye and then do Bulwark. I do want to get Bloodless, but I guess I only have a limited amount of points here. Alright, we're gonna go CQC. Let's go. All three of us have like short range weapon. I think he's modifying his gear, that's why. This is fine with me. There we go. There we go. He has the right. He's a Spectre right there. Same Spectre too. I recognize a Spectre. That's a wolf's pelt right there. Alright. Ready? Touch marks. I still think that this game should have smokes. Like, I don't think it has to do with technical limitations. Because if you can create mollies in here, or even smoke choke bombs, which are transparent smoke bombs, or even poison grenades, then there's definitely a space for smokes. I just never understood why it was never introduced at the beginning, but for an extraction survival shooter, not having smokes is kind of weird. Especially as someone who came from like the likes of like, I don't know, PUBG, DayZ, and even just like regular shooters like COD, Battlefield, even the Milsims, SWAT and Arma. I've always run smokes. Even in EFT, smokes are still useful. Alright, this is the darkest I've seen so far. This game does a really good job when it comes to daytime, nighttime, especially nighttime. One of the few I've seen where it feels just like a proper night map. Maybe it's just me, but very, very few games have done it correctly. Oh no. Alright, frozen place. Waiting for the other guy to appear, put a timer, see how long it takes. Give it about 20 more seconds. Pretty sure the other guy froze too. Or is like loading in. Cut armors with poison damage. Deal damage to enemy hunters using crossbows or hand bows. Hand crossbows. Sealed cache. Is there only one sealed cache in the game? Hopefully the other guy loads in. So I believe those are the armoreds, right? And I think that if you have the turtle skin on, it'll do less damage to you. Alright, so they fought the scrap beak. The gun models in here look fantastic, by the way. But yeah, look at this. Full moon. Sun is like, I mean, obviously the sun is gone, but like the shadows and the fog. Keep in mind, this is on the lowest graphical settings, and it still looks, you know, it looks just fine. Yeah, I mean, this is on the lowest settings, and it still looks kind of crazy. Imagine it on this high settings. I still think the textures needed better work, textures and models, but it's not like, you know, it needs a crazy overhaul or anything. So they're nowhere near how do you say, an extraction point. They had to go all the way up north, west, or south, directly south. So we might be able to intercept them. Those guys up north will probably likely extract that assassin bounty, but I think we might be able to get scrapped. The key to killing the hive is to hit her head. Usually it's one tap. You should do it really quickly. But yeah, and here sneaking and stealthiness is very, very important. How did a player cough? See how we're going from cover to cover? Oof, I could not see him. Got hit by a Caldwell. Schneiser. First, I guess the first thing is focus on eliminating them first. And worry about the res after, because side. Heal up. Wait for them to let them come to you. Oh no. That's something I used to do, but that's like a huge lesson learned. Trying to res them while not knowing where the enemies are. Big no. Because they're just aiming at the body. I mean, think of it like in BattleBit. If they down a player, or PUBG or Fortnite, so if they down a player, they're just gonna wait until the teammates come and try to pick them up and just pick them off. So that's one of the reasons why I said, you know, hey, it'd be nice if they brought in smokes in this game, because it counters, you know, obviously long range shooting. So it gives players who are more short range a chance to, you know, either evade or revive, because they're the ones being picked off, so they're at a disadvantage. I think it's just a good way to provide a little bit of balance. Obviously, not all the communities down with that, but had they brought it in the beginning, it would have been a non-issue. You know, nobody would bat an eye. I think it's just because I think in the same realm, it's the same with PoE. They have a very sort of tight-knit community, and I think that any sort of change they perceive as a negative, you know, when in reality it might not be. It's just more so like the idea of change is, it irks people, but yeah, it can totally change the way, you know, people have to play in position. Like snipers will have to be forced to move around and try and get a better angle, rather than sit in the same spot and just you know, obviously pick people off just like that. So that's something I personally want to see added to the game. Hopefully with the new engine update, which they are bringing in, we might see, you know, we might see that. Who knows? But I want to see some meaningful changes. I guess the only thing we can really do is Magpie. But yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I think from yesterday, we had a teammate who was shot down near the end of a ramp, like a chute, all the way at the bottom. And, you know, the only real choice is to either evade and try and come back and, you know, try and hunt down the snipers. Or just go full on hunt mode and just try and kill as much players as you can and then revive the teammate. But yeah, that's usually a hard situation because you're obviously down one player. But yeah, basically what happened was teammates out in the open field. Enemy had an obviously really good angle where even if you were to look at where the shots were coming from, it's hard to see them because they're up on a platform where there's a bunch of shadows. So it's hard to see them. So they obviously have a clear line of sight of you, but you don't have a clear line of sight of them. So yeah, which is why I was like, you know, it would really help to have a smoke there, because obviously you don't want to always try and go for a revive when there's so many enemies surrounding you. But I think there would be like moments where, you know, it's just a little bit of timing and a clever smoke will change the fight completely. So yeah, it just provides a good way to counter long range shooters or people who obviously have a obvious advantageous angle or vantage point, and force them to actually move and think rather than take up a spot and just just sort of rat it out there. Obviously, if you're smart enough to take the perfect angle, of course you deserve to be rewarded. But I think that there should be risks involved, obvious risks too. Because I think anyone could just find a good angle and then just pick off players from there. But I think it takes a lot more skill to try and counter it. I just bring more powers to people who actually, are actually moving around, trying to close the gap, using evasion properly, using their environment to their advantage too. Especially when CQC type players. Yeah, I mean, close range players can be hard to deal with if they have like full on sprint and like katanas and everything, but not all CQC players are like that. Wow, we found the butcher. That was a very quick takedown. I'm trying to remember this layout correctly. Right, so what you want to do is you want to turn off the lights. It wouldn't hurt reloading. What's he fighting? Try to look for the box of traps. Yeah, it's perfectly fine to be outside the big player though. Just that you gotta be in a good spot. Otherwise, if you get down, then our team has to come and find you, and obviously put everyone at risk. I feel like they've been spawning less traps so it makes it harder to defend. Oh well. We got a bunch of lanterns, but not really. It's crazy how both bounties are in the north. There's just like northwest, where's northeast. But the butcher is probably considered the more sought after, or you know, one that's more highly prized. I'm pretty sure what we probably want to do is get the bounties and then we just like escape. We want to get pinned down. I mean, I've yet to try this with the Fletcher. I think I did yesterday, but I can't remember if it's one taps or not. The sound in here is probably one of the best I've seen in a shooter. It's so well done. Wait, what? Damn it, one shot. Missed both shots. Just reload the shotgun. Not worth it. I wish there were better options to remove the concertina other than walking straight into it. Right there, right there. Yeah, I mean, it's not much you can do there. He's trying his best to res me, but the character keeps bleeding out. The more he tries to res me, the more his health goes down. Oh, okay. I mean, well, at least we still got one bounty coin. That was annoying. Alright, just gonna follow their lead. Holy shit. I didn't really get to do anything. I just went upstairs. Obviously, that's like a really dumb choice because as soon as I walked upstairs, the dude was already aiming towards the top of the stair, and I just got one dead. And then he threw a concertina bomb, so it was impossible, like almost impossible to res me. Or it was really hard for him to revive me. And he had to like sacrifice a lot of his health to do it. But he played it well. He was super patient too. As I said, I really liked the weather cycle in this game. I wish they had a day-night cycle, but the runs are so short that, you know, it might not matter so much, but it'd be cool. I wish more shooter games had weather and day-night cycles. It just, you know, it just makes the game feel like it's dynamic, feels animated. Feels less static and more interactiveness. Plus, it changes the way players navigate or fight. Because, you know, obviously with the change in visibility comes, you know, different movement, different strats, different positionings. I need to grab some water. First, kind of thirsty. Wow. I got down twice by 2 explosive barrels in the previous match. This one, I got down with 1 tap, and I got knocked down multiple times just from the concertina alone. That's why you want to get the trait with the bleeding thing to kind of mitigate that type of stuff. But also you want to get explosive. Alright, so we got the traps there. Okay, I gotta spend some points to recover some health. Okay, so here's what I was mentioning here. Probably want to get doctor, and then bleeding and I think bulwark might be more better. I mean, reduce damage from explosions and reduce duration of being blinded by flash bomb. But yeah, bloodless. These two I always, if I can get them, I would. And then doctor, which is super expensive, but yeah, depending on the weapon you choose, iron eye as well. And then Mithridatus. If you could get physician, I probably would get that. It's salve skin and resilience. So most of the first few 6 or so traits is defensive stuff. It's health, resistances, damage reduction, and then you know, if you have a specific play style, whether you want to be like up close with melee, you probably want to get like Greyhound and determination or something, and adrenaline. But it really depends on you. If you want to go with poison stuff, then use serpent and you know anything that helps with poison. But yeah, if you, I mean, if you're going for sniping, scope smith or whatever. If you're going for like hip firing, levering, and then you know crossbows, go with 100 hands. So I think a lot of people run Dark Pact. I don't always run it. I mean Necromancer, but it can be pretty useful for like you know reviving players from far away. Yeah. Oh yeah, martialist for melee. That's probably what you want to get for the katana. Okay, let me grab some water. I mean, at least, whoops, at least we came out of that with the bounty that we picked up that we worked hard for. Let me just see where I am with this. Dragon's Breath, Bayonet, Compact, Penny Shot. Okay, cool. I want to get the slugs, but if I'm gonna use the slugs, then I'm gonna be using just a regular sized gun. So once I get the slugs, I'll just use the whoops. Yeah, slugs here. Probably the bayonet. I mean, the bayonet is pretty much the regular, but with bayonet. I think that it does reduce the barrel length, which may change the velocity. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, one sec. Let me grab some water. All right. Now that I think about it, I would just switch over to the regular. For now. I need another point to get the iron eye. That's a win. 1873. I think that's also Winchester or Winfield. I feel like if they brought the Garand in, that would be like the #1 gun in the game. Because it's like semi-auto, right? And then Car 98, I think Car 98 is a fair gun to have in this game. Obviously, it would be the sniper rifle in the game. The #1 pick. That I could see why they didn't bring those two in the game. But it'd be nice to have. All I have to do is balance it out with another good gun. And give people more choices. Still waiting on the load. Let's go. I'm still loading. It's not good. I'm almost there. There's only one spider in here. What? Okay, got hit by a martini. Sadly, my sound was broken, so I did see him, but I couldn't hear if there were other players around. I should have took cover though. That wasn't a good move to go at him with a pistol. I should have just retreated backwards. Don't peek again, don't peek again. Ah. Never peek the same spot. He has an angle on you. There you go. Move a little bit left. You can't walk your... No. That's not good. No. Dang it. Okay, so I was trying to say is don't walk your aim. So aim your aim with your mouse, not walk into the aim, because you're using your body to aim, and you're exposing your character's body to get shot at. Whereas if you actually move your mouse, you can walk left and right just to confuse them, but something that one of my friends taught me is you can't just rely on strafing alone to aim. You got to actually use your mouse to try and hone in on it, sort of, because you can only if you're strafing left and right or forward and backwards, whatever, but try to do it in an unpredictable way. But if you're just strafing into like one direction, they can predict where you're gonna move, and you're putting your character's body at risk, because you're not only you're removing yourself from cover, but you're making yourself an easy target. Even if you're moving, you're still moving in a predictable fashion. But yeah, had he moved his mouse just a little bit more to the left, he would have been able to hit him. But he relied too much on strafing, That's something I notice about like people who come from like Valorant or CS:GO. Or they tend to use that a lot. Even in like COD or Battlefield, I've seen players do that. But yeah, I mean, if you were to just go into like a shooting range and aim lab, and just not move at all, and just actually just only move your mouse cursor, then you know that gives you good practice. And then as you get good with that, start moving around, start trying to strafe and shoot at the same time, and then you'll be able to get into the groove of it. The second thing is that he whipped out his sniper rifle in a close range battle. He had the advantage of having the double pistols, but he had to find a good cover. Instead, he sort of whiffed the scope in, which is not a good idea because when you scope in, it changes your POV, right, to like, I don't know, like 85 or something. And then the aiming becomes more sensitive. So if he aims left or right, it overshoots, you know, or undershoots. So, well, it just overshoots. Whether he moves it left and right, it just moves it way too much. So, yeah, it was, you know, not a good idea to try and contest a guy in that fashion. But, you know, who am I to say though? Because the dude was in his own situation, and you know that's easier to say while downed than to do. But yeah, I mean he could whip up the sniper and take one shot, but if he misses that shot, I would say just switch back to the pistol. You have so much more bullets left. There was no real need to remove the pistol. All he had to do was rush the guy. But you don't want to like straight up run at him, right? You guys want to zigzag, move around the boxes, circle him, and then go in for the kill there. So yeah. But as I said, it's not easy to read the situation when you're not the one alive, right? So Romero Alamo. But yeah, personally, I wouldn't have switched. The only time I would have switched to the sniper or the marksman rifle is if I retreated backwards. So if I had good cover, retreated back to the hills, and then now I have a better angle because especially with a marksman rifle, it's more effective at further distance. Like up close, obviously you miss a shot, you're dead. But if you move further back, retreat to the hills, retreat to somewhere else, you might have a better chance of, you know, because you're opening up the area, right, for yourself to move around. So if you're up close, you know, the guy can move left and right, and your aim can be thrown off pretty quickly. But at further distance, no matter how much he moves, he's within your scope's range or your vision. So you have, you only need to make a few adjustments. But yeah, I shouldn't have gone. I mean, if I saw the dude, cross the hill or over the water, whatever, further down the hill, I should have just retreated back downhill and then try and find my way around. So that's something I am trying to get better at doing. It's finding different ways to approach the situation. So obviously, if he was able to hit me with, a Mosin, right, which is known for medium range. Alright, so there's little time. I can see why people run the parachute thing. Man, all that much here. Made a bunch of noise. Fuck. You son of a gun. Was he a solo? I should have thought about that earlier. I was like, how do I get rid of this poison? I was thinking of using the choke. God damn it. Not enough anti-poison. What's it there? Holy shit, that's annoying. Like, we're still in the middle of trying to find clues, and then we run into a solo with obviously a shit ton of poison and poison vision. And the only thing the dude wants to do is just kill players rather than actually go for the bounty. So, third match of like barely having enough like chance to counterplay it. So, all right, we'll just try and play better. All right, let's go pick up another guy, another hunter. But yeah, I mean, man, that's what happens when like if one member goes down, it just becomes like a shit fest. You know, trying to res your teammate is like a big pain in the ass to do. Actually. Alright, get some flares. Yeah, like the last 3 matches was either me getting one tapped or, you know, just barely having the time to react. But I guess that one I had more time. But yeah, I think the dude was more so like just a nuisance because, you know, obviously doesn't give a shit about the bounty and only care about hunting players, which is annoying. Like, come on. If you want to take on teams, let's do it at the bounty. That's level 40. Okay, so sort of the same thing. Bulwark, Lilith. Oh. I was gonna get Iron Eye, but I guess I can't. Alright, let's go. Try and get a win. Did I? Oh no, those are different players. It should show like a match history. I think he put a trip mine on the or maybe a poison bomb. That's why it took so long for it to disappear. But I'm curious if the choke bomb would have Oh, okay, it only removes fire. So how do you remove poison? Unless you can use fire to light up the poison. All right. All right, we'll see how it goes. Northwest, northeast. Damn it. All right. Give it a sec. The only thing about Roger is that it takes place outside on a swamp, so it's gonna be very little cover and lots of noise. All right, give it 20 more seconds. It should unfreeze. I hate it when it does this. It detects that because you haven't moved in a while, it detects that you're AFK, so it disconnects you. Goes to the long ass loading screen. You click on reconnect, takes the longest time to load. You get back in. Either the game sounds break, or it disconnects you again, or whatever. But yeah. I'll just give it a sec. Assassin resistant to rending damage will aggressively pressure targets by quickly disappearing or repairing, using insects to disintegrate its physical form. I assume rending means like bleeding or poison. Or is it slows? I assume slows. Let me see. Hunt. Showdown. Rending. What is rending damage? Yeah, I'm bleeding. So it's immune to bleeding. Makes sense. Sweeping attacks with large weapons are most effective. Fighting in deep water means consumables are ineffective against Roger. Bring waxed. Oh, that's why you would bring wax dynamites. Yeah. Dang it, like exactly like I said. It freezes and then it detects that I am AFK, so it disconnects me. I hit reconnect, goes to a 10-minute like or millennia loading screen. By the time I get in, half the textures and whatever are barely rendered, and then the game sound is broken. So what the fuck? Out of all the game engines that I've dealt with, Unreal or whatever, it does not do this. It just lags. Like for example, PUBG, it just like it's just laggy, or maybe the textures don't render, but it doesn't like pause me put to the point where I AFK, then or it forces me or detects me as AFK, and then it just automatically boots me out of the match. It doesn't do that. Even with a engine like Unreal Engine, like what the fuck, CryEngine. I don't know when the new engine update is, but I hope that it comes with optimizations, like huge optimizations. Here we go. Hopefully, maybe they're still in the match. I don't. Well, sounds broken. As like, wow, man, exactly like I predicted. Yeah, I really want to like the game, and I'm giving it my best shot, but I can't run it effectively. It's because of these like random freezes. It's almost unplayable. Well, not almost. It's literally unplayable. Um, I've dealt with different game engines, and they all have their weird quirks, but this by far is probably one of the worst ones. Like dealing with the game freezing, and then getting booted out, coming back in, waiting like a 5 minute load screen, and then from there after the 5 minute load screen, you come back in, the game sound is broken. Like there's no, you know, there's no. I'm surprised these guys managed to survive without me. Okay there. Yeah, I'm super surprised he managed that without me. Yeah. I've dealt with games that run heavy, but it doesn't do anything like this at all. It doesn't fucking um boot you out the game, or it doesn't like every single match is, you know, me having to wait like an eternity just to you know, obviously fucking unfreeze. My teammates did all the work, so I can't take credit for this. But I mean, everything else I like about the game is just the performance and optimization. Like it can run at 60 frames. It's just it has the engine has this really weird quirks, or it could be its net code, but it's, you know, pain in the ass to deal with. I just hope that, you know, optimization is you know, is part of the upcoming engine update. But yeah, I mean, if the game was awful, then I probably wouldn't have been playing it for a solid like 2.5 weeks already. Or I think it's the third week by now. Like the game is good. It's just that the technical issues are what's sort of holding things back. Or holding me back. But you know, it just makes me want to push for an upgrade sooner because like if I can eliminate the freezing and the stutters and all that stuff, you know, other than that, I'm like, really enjoying the game. It does need some improvements here and there, obviously, but fuck, fucking shit. See, I couldn't even hear the zombie. But yeah, I still wish they I think one, I feel like they need to add another type of map of maybe like the same scale. I mean, the current scale is fine, or if they want to make a larger scale, whatever. But maybe a new map, um, a new boss. I still think they should do a headless horseman, kind of like a reference to Paul Revere, and do a Burning Man, kind of like the Burning Man in PoE. Oh, wait, why did the guy extract? Come with us. I'm just gonna hide. I mean, the Ratcher extract banishing is a lot faster. I think it's because it's little to no cover. So yeah. I mean, if he wants, he can wait at the halfway point for us just to cover us as we sort of like escort us out of. I saw a glimpse of a player, but it disappeared. I'm just gonna save my dark side for now. What up? Okay, I was like, why is he so far? I did see a player, but see him anymore. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Ugh, that water. Alright. Ow. I think it might be a solo. I think with that site it only shows orange if someone may be nearby. But it doesn't actually show the position. I mean they're chasing us now, so. But what we could do is we can get to site or get to the point, and then we can obviously yeah, get the point and then obviously scope it out from there. I wouldn't do that. This is one of those moments where you're like, maybe the stamina shot would have been useful. Alright, I'm just gonna hide. They're obviously they. Alright. I'd take it for now. Yeah, I think, as I said, aside from the lack of smoke grenades and the netcode and the long loading screen and the random freezes and the disconnects, I mean, the game is pretty good. It's just like, it's more on the technical side and then more on, one throwable, essentially. But yeah, it's not a bad game by any means. It's just yeah, I haven't encountered, well, I think it does have a problem with scripters as well, scripters slash cheaters. I've seen the YouTube videos, so hopefully they continue work on that. 5 hunters killed. I think this was the guy that was chasing us. He could have used his necromancer or something. Okay, so see what we can add to this. I don't have Mithridatus yet. Stamina recovery starts sooner. There was one where you bandage faster. I can't remember the name. It's not determination. Doctor doubles the health first aid. Or health recovery of first aid. This one's rank 40. I'm still waiting on that. Physician. That's rank 45. Reduce the time needed to bandage. That one I need 2. I need Mithridatus, which is reduces to poison. Physician, which reduces the bandage time. So you can bandage faster. Self skin I have. Bloodless and bulwark. Self skin, doctor, iron eye, resilience. Yeah, if you add Mithridatus and physician, those are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are like the 8 core defensive ones. And then probably necromancer on that. Right. Just to have. You could add hornskin too. If you're fighting the armored and they have armored like dogs and stuff, so I guess it doesn't hurt to have. Additional tool consumable when looting players opening item boxes. Guess I'll have necromancer. I mean, I could have gone, determination or greyhound. Those two together might be useful, especially if you need to run a lot faster. $1,500 damage. That's a lot of damage. You could also do Constantina bomb too. It's annoying to deal with. Ooh, I got carbine. Caldwell Marathon, always good choice. Huh. I'm curious why the flare. Or the fuse instead of the flare pistol. Oops. I didn't realize. Look, my bad. I thought I hit ready. The rack spear. Oh, this is the life regen, double. I assume this is double vitality shots. I go with the weak ones, though, because it costs less. Yeah, so I think starting next weekend, it's gonna be mostly PoE stuff. Yes, PoE requires a lot of concentration, so I can't really like. I could do like half and half, like mornings BF and evenings PoE, but I am leaning on just doing just full on POA. So, yeah. I guess one thing I just need to avoid is hitting that damage or defense wall. Because usually, if my character starts dying a lot, then I get too lazy to reroll or start a new character and I just like play a different game. But we'll see. I'm gonna try and stick to it. Yeah. I mean, as I said, I do want to keep playing this game in particular because it's really interesting. But I think there's just too many technical issues that I had to overcome. So, you know, having to deal with those technical issues can make the game unplayable for me. It could just be like a hardware issue, hardware and netcode issue, but whatever it is, for now I wouldn't be able to fully commit to the game because, like, yeah, it's pretty much hampering, or it's preventing me from being able to do much. Or it's very hindering. I guess that's the best word. It's very hindering. If every single match I enter involves me, 5 to 10 minutes wasted time, and like my teammates had to sort of deal with an AFK player. Some of them will actually just completely extract and exit the match. Some of them will, go for the objective, but I would hate to be like that, constant like anchor every time I matchmake. The one player that AFKs for like 5-10 minutes just because of some weird technical bug. Now, can you imagine that you go into EFT randoms like party and then one guy you match up, one guy's AFK, and then like 10 minutes in, you and your teammate are trying to move forward, but you're down a member. That's both annoying for them and for myself.
What are you doing up here, bro?
I'm not sure. thought I unlocked the dragon's breath. Damn, far east, far west. Oh my god, I was out of bullets. GG's. The dude actually got this guy who had like crazy advantage with cover and only like the head available. How? That was such a shot. That was such a shot. I find it crazy that we're in matches with people with prestige 11, 15. I was at the third. Prestige 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're about to fight. I feel like there should be a scoreboard option. Right, so wicked. Is this like, oh, that's the team that was at the assassin? These three are together. Is he solo? Yeah, he's solo. Rank 100, prestige 11. He's actually gonna go ahead and 1v3 this. I gotta see this. He has dum bullets, which induces bleeding. How far can this thing go? Oh wow. I did not. I had no idea. It's like a UAV. Good hit. Oh, I froze. Alright, I'm gonna put a timer and see how long it takes to unfreeze. Okay. I guess we can talk about, yeah, next Friday will be PoE. I think maybe I can try and fit in Battlefield, but yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to fit it. Oh, it's because of the constant freezes, disconnects, and long loading times. Those are the biggest three for me. That is making it pretty unplayable. And then the fourth would probably be the sound engine braking or the sound bugging out. Let's see this. 1, 2, 3. Alright, all three of them are up, but they have to deal with a single assassin. Alright, he downed one. See. That was the second one. Picked up her bounty. Oh, he has vision of the last player. So the last player on that team is the one with the sniper rifle. Yeah, if she can use her dark side as well to find him. But yeah, here's the thing about Well, this is why I tell players who are playing survival or BR is you gotta learn how to play the hunt style. If you're always ratting it out or camping or sniping from like long range, you're not really. I mean, you can play like that, but if you have a habit of doing it all the time, you won't be able to learn how to push or play aggressive, or you won't know how to play under pressure. So, I mean, you can tell from the way that the way the last player was with the sniper, that they were they played scared, essentially. When you only know how to play corners, or you know play from specific angles, if you only know how to play from far away, just sort of like the hide defensive playstyle. As I said, like in BRs, the best players are usually the one that are always on the move, always taking control of the situation, and always putting campy players under pressure. But you could play camp. There's probably good players out there who know how to play, defensively, or know how to evade easily, or just are really good at getting good angles. But most new players, they tend to play scared or defensively, and like to hide. So when the time comes where a more skilled player starts pushing them or putting them under pressure, using their utilities to smoke them out, those scared players, they don't know how to handle it. That's why I say in like BRs and stuff, there's no real point to just stand in the window all day and wait until people walk into your crosshair. Just move around a lot, try and outplay people, get used to getting killed a lot, and then eventually you will learn how to find a good balance between a good aggressive play, a good defensive play, or a good evasion, or a good knowing how to when to push and when to sort of hold back. Because you could tell like this guy he's more skilled. He knew how to control the situation. He knew how to eliminate each of them one at a time. And then when it came to the last person, he knew he had it, because he knew that player didn't know how to handle the pressure, and didn't know how to handle him pushing. And also he has full control of their vision, like what he can see of them. Yeah. You won't really learn much if you're just sort of sitting back and letting your teammates do all the work, and you're just picking players off. You just won't learn. That's why I always encourage players to now, that's not to say you should always play aggressive and just do silly things and get your team wiped because you decide to, for example, go in there alone into 3 players or something. That's that's not something. That's not something like I would suggest doing. It's like you gotta know how to play hunt like, but you also gotta know how to do it smartly too. Because you can't just go in there and just do something obviously really stupid or misposition yourself and get caught out, and then your teammates come and say they get wiped, and cause your team wipe. So you still have to think whether you play defensively or on the offense. Just gotta play smart. I've seen a couple examples of where people were good at holding up inside a building, try and bait people in the building. But I think it only goes so far. Most of the better players, they tend to know how to push out and sort of like hunt people around the building and wipe them. So they're not really just like always sitting by waiting for people to come to them. They sort of like actively eliminate them as they arrive. So yeah. This guy pretty much has the map to himself because he's the last player standing. But yeah, it's always interesting to watch a more skilled player take on 1v3 against three obviously less skilled players. I guess they got the jump on us. Well, so they had a good jump on us because we fought one team. We obviously were low on our resources or needed to, refresh our health, replenish our ammo. And then they arrived and downed one of our teammates, and then the other teammate goes down, and then I go down, try to help. I'll get down. $1,050. I'm not sure how much I. Oh, nice. What's this? Okay, I know what I got. Alright, I think this will be the last one. I don't want to push it beyond 10:30. As I said, like I want to keep it consistent. Daily, that way, waking up and going to bed same time every day, regardless of like what type of day. That way, I get more time in a day. But yeah, let's do this. Sometimes I get too tunneled on the burn that I keep forgetting that I need to be aware of my surroundings. Alright, I think the last two are just penny shot and slug, so just gotta keep playing with the shotty. Slugs are a little bit more expensive, $130 or hunt dollars for those. Alright, let's see where this is heading to. Yeah, I don't really get a whole lot of time than used to Nagat. That's why it took me a while to level it. Alright, let's do this. Give it our best. Yeah. There's gonna be, I think usually on the weekends, especially during the day, there tend to be a lot more players, and it's chaos. They don't even worry about the bounties. They just will go from their spawn point to the other spawn point, battle it out. So that's something to keep an eye out. On the weekends, it's just the nature of having more players on at once. Honestly, if they, in the next largest update, if they optimize it to the point where the loading screen issue, the lag, freeze, disconnects, and the sound breaking is fixed, I definitely would continue playing this game and continue grinding it. But I think if it continues at this rate where it has these technical issues, I don't know if it's sustainable. Like, I don't know if it's a sustainable game for me to continue with. And that's the only unfortunate thing, is technical limitations. Really, technical and netcode limitations. Like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But even if I take like a break from the game, I'd probably just pay attention to like the patches or the updates. It's, pop in here and there, see if things have improved. But I think it's just like it wastes too much time, having to deal with the disconnects and the long load screens. But we can always revisit this later on. But on the flip side, I always have Battlefield 1 as backup, because I still kind of like where Battlefield's going. Or there's still a lot of things I am doing in there. So, I always have things to do. Piece of shit. Trying to find I do say that from the time it was in early access to now, they did dramatically optimize it, but it still needs more work. Like the foundation is there. There's some weird quirks and weird like design choices and or design omissions, but it has a pretty good foundation. I think that they just need to also. I feel like there should be a little bit more weapons loot, like guns. I suggest they add smokes. And that's probably it from like a gameplay side. I think with the fletchet is 2 taps. I'm kind of curious to see how it is with the slugs. I mean, I need to get into a little bit more firefights with the fletchet to see. And then with the dragon's breath and the slugs. I haven't tried the penny shot yet. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, generally for me, the game is like, I don't know. I'd say like 85, 86 or so. I mean, I can't really give it a perfect score. I think he's sniping there. That's a spot that he likes. Damn it. I can't see them. I hate the hive. Out of all the things in this game, the hive is the worst. Piece of shit. Fucking mod in the game. Probably the most annoying. Because I can see you from far away. It's just really fucking annoying to deal with. Wait up, what the hell? Wait, it's just... Why did they shoot the teammate and pick up one bounty and just left? Okay. Yeah, he just straight up left. He didn't even bother burning. Bounty just straight up just dipped. I'm glad that the guy didn't just DC right away. Cause he knew that I was trying to get, find a way towards him. I think he needs to recover his health. Okay, so he's only down to 1 bar. Alright, I mean, we could try and find the assassin. 'Cause nobody has done it yet. If the guy wants to extract with the bounty, that's fine. Well, the guy with the bounty is actually not extracting. The guy that's north doesn't have a bounty with him. I thought that if somebody picks up a bounty, you can use E to see them in orange, but maybe I'm confused. He's probably heading to the center. He should probably head to the sealed cache just to restore his health. Yeah. See, it's like southeast. I don't know if he's trying to go there or not. Okay. If he could just go to sell cash and then just try to restore his health. I don't want to risk it. And we made a bunch of mistakes. Okay, he is going to the sub cache. I'm surprised no one's doing the assassin yet. I can't express to you how much I hate the hive, but it's also a huge part of the game as well. Are they fighting over this hill cache? That is solo. I didn't even hear what the guy was saying. His mic was watery. Was he a solo? I don't know, but he didn't have anything good. Ah, okay, so it discards one every time. They really need to do a better job with the interface. It's horrendous. Like if I press tab or escape, I would say tab. Tab is just like the button for a scoreboard. It should just show all my teammates. And then their status, you know, whether they're downed or alive. It should not, you know, it should not take me escape and then next partner just to see. That's really poor choice. Just want to hit tab. See the names. That's it. I guess it was a design choice for them to not show how many players are left.
Where is it?
East. God damn it. I should have just shot it rather than wasting my time. Ah, wasted his health for that. And my health. Because of the thick grass, I cannot see where the water ends.
How did you go?
I think the one thing about this gun is it always has to discard a bullet or two. Not really a big. I don't really like that idea. Keep triggering the pro by accident. God damn it. That's the second time. Third time, actually. Oof. Sparks LR. I don't know where he shot me from. Oh, good thing is it just lowers his health, but it doesn't remove the chunk. I didn't get some ammo. This dude, he revived me like twice already. I think yeah, twice. Try not to hit my teammate here. The other guy's just counter smashing, so that's perfectly fine. Awesome. Yeah, if he wants to counter snipe the sniper, that's perfectly fine. That's one of those instances where it's okay. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll just have to deal with the freezes until the huge patch or the huge update. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I can wait that long though. It's either that or I have it until I upgrade my computer. But computer upgrade won't come until like not until later this year or next year, who knows. But yeah, I mean I have to essentially wait. Okay, so come on. I think the best thing we could do is just like exit out of this zone. That way the sniper has to chase us and, you know, remove himself from a safe position. That way we don't have to deal with the place is huge. Trying to find out less. It's right here. Can't be serious. It's by the thingy thing. I'll just follow him. He knows what he's doing. I think he can do it from a distance. Fuck it. This is one sniper. I'm not gonna contest it. It's a waste of time. I mean, it sucks that the best way to counter a sniper is just to evade, but dude, can you imagine what we can do with smokes? Give us two, I can get in there and just literally, because that's how CQC players work. It's obstruct their vision, navigate, maneuver, take cover as you go, and then get in there, pop them. It takes a lot of skill for someone to be able to counter a sniper. A sniper can just sit there all day, wherever they want, and be hidden in the grass. It doesn't take a whole lot of skill, but it takes way more skill for someone with a lower range weapon to be able to maneuver their way to a sniper and actually get up close and get the kill. That's why I say people who learn how to play aggressively and hunt tend to be the better skilled player. Because anyone can sit back and snipe, but not everyone can you know, maneuver their way in, close the gap, and force it to be a CQC. So, yeah, and that's as someone who likes to snipe too. But I say, you know, the more you play aggressively, the better you learn. You know, don't be afraid to do some parkour. Use a sawed-off shotgun and try to take on a couple people. Even if you die one round or two, or a few, I think you learn a valuable lesson on how to control other players, control their vision, control their movement. You know, I'm not sure what the sniper guy's goal is, but we don't have to engage him. We just got out there with multiple bounties, and we don't have to. He could just sit there all day in the grass thinking that we're gonna engage him, but there's 3 extraction points. You're not gonna achieve anything sitting back there picking people up. But yeah, I'm gonna keep pressing the devs to add smokes in, because I think that it just provides so many different play. It amplifies, or how do you say it supplements so many play styles, and it also provides, I would say, a fairly healthy counterplay to a fairly imbalanced play style, which is, you know, campy long range sniping. As someone who plays a lot of sniping, you know, I use when I play BF and I am not sniping, I'm smoking. Smoking, get in there, hunt the sniper down, take him out, get our team, allow our team to move forward. Was that the solo guy? Wait for truce. Nah. How many solos were there in that match? That's a lot. But yeah, we're not gonna sit there and get picked off. Not that dumb, you know? Except for the guy that ran towards him and got downed. He kind of wasted our time. Main scope view after firing a shot while using any weapon with a scope. Alright, so I got these 2 for free. Horn skin was also free. Okay, doctor. I don't have physician, but resilience, self skin. Iron Eye, bulwark, bloodless. Sprint at full speed for longer duration. That's 9 points right off the bat though. What's this vulture? Loot dead hunters even after they've been loaded by other players. Honestly, I don't really feel the need to loot them unless I'm like really needing hunt dollars, but do goal. You know the guy at the beginning that was like giving me shit for making too much noise because I walked into the crow or whatever? He was the guy with the sniper. He was our sniper on the team. I think he got down twice, so I don't know, but we had to pick him up. Like we had to go all the way out of our way to pick him up. I did get hit once by a sniper because I stood right up on these like structures or whatever, these ruins. I got hit down. The guy that was doing the necromancer res was the one that carried that match completely. Alright, 83% penny shot. And then slugs comes after. Okay. I think it's best for me to call it there. Just gonna call it on a good one. We got a lot of stuff that we extracted from there. Let's see how this is. A little bit there. 20% more for this silencer. Just save that. Okay, we'll call it on a good one. And I'll try to be up at a reasonable time tomorrow. I took care of majority of my errands, so I guess we can just straight up, get on and get started tomorrow. Yep. I'm gonna head out for now. Peace. And remember, next weekend is PoE mostly. But we'll still try and put in some time in hunt. But I think that until the major update comes in, and until they really nail the optimization down in terms of like the net code, the long loading screens, the random freezes, I might not grind as much hunt. I might jump in here and there, but it's too hard to commit to because it's just unplayable when I have to deal with the technical issues. But as I said, there's always BF, which is a good alternative. Not the same thing, but still fun for me to play. But I mean, even if I cannot play hunt to its fullest, there's always other things like PUBG, whatever. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna call it for now. Peace.